legends last.
Hey everybody, and welcome to
Rogues Crime Galleria.
Once again, I'm your host, Todd H., and today we're going to get into a mobster who really made the modern-day mafia what it is, Lucky Luciano. They didn't call him Lucky for nothing. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share these things with your friends too if they like the same kind of material. Thank you for doing that. But right now, let's get into it.
All right, so today we're going to dive deep into the world of Lucky Luciano.
Lucky Luciano.
Yeah, we've got a ton of articles about his life. Mm-hmm. And honestly, this isn't your typical gangster story. Like,
yeah.
There's this crazy contrast between like his like crazy rise to power, right? You know, versus his like almost like business-like approach to organized crime.
It's really fascinating.
It's like a crazy entrepreneurial journey.
It is. To understand that journey, I think we need to start at the very beginning.
Okay.
So Luciano was born Salvatore Lucania in Sicily in 1897.
Okay.
But his family moved to the U.S. in 1906 when he was just a boy.
Oh, wow.
So his early life in New York City's Lower East Side was rough, surrounded by poverty and crime.
Yeah, I was reading that. Even as a kid, he was, like showing these signs of a criminal mind, like extorting classmates for protection money.
Wow.
That's not your typical playground behavior.
No, it's not. I mean, it speaks volumes, right, about his personality.
Yeah.
Even at a young age, he understood, I think, the power dynamics, right?
Yeah.
Potential for control, the potential for profit.
Yeah.
In a world where, the rules didn't seem to apply to him.
Totally, yeah.
He dropped out of school at 17. It wasn't long after that he got his first arrest, selling heroin at 19 years old.
Wow.
Already deep in the drug trade.
Yeah.
And that kind of sets the stage, right?
Yeah.
For everything to come.
So it's really during the Prohibition era, during the Roaring 20s.
20s.
That he kind of comes into his own.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, Prohibition creates this massive underground market.
Huge. Yeah.
For alcohol, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he sees the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
He becomes like one of the big six of bootlegging. Mm-hmm. So he's controlling this vast network across the East Coast.
That's right.
And he's rubbing shoulders with these like legendary figures.
Legendary, yeah.
We're talking about he was working with Arnold Rothstein.
Wow.
The big bankroll himself.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, talk about a high stakes game.
That's high stakes.
Yeah.
What sets him apart, though, from a lot of his contemporaries is that he wasn't just a thug.
Okay.
Right? He was intelligent, he was ambitious, and he recognized the chaos inherent in the world of gangsters.
Totally.
And he saw the potential, right?
Yeah.
For greater profits.
Yeah.
Stability.
Yeah.
If it could be, organized effectively.
So he was like the disruptor.
Yeah.
Like the innovator.
The innovator.
Yeah. The criminal underworld.
I think in a way, yes.
Okay.
Because he wasn't content with the status quo.
Right.
The infighting.
Right.
The turf wars.
Right.
He envisioned a more structured, hierarchical system.
Okay.
And that vision starts to take shape, I think, after a particularly harrowing event in his life.
Yeah. The Lucky incident.
Yeah.
So we're 1929.
1929.
Luciano gets abducted.
Abducted.
Beaten, stabbed.
Beaten, stabbed.
And left for dead on a beach.
Left for dead?
Wow.
Talk about a near-death experience.
That is a turning point, right?
Yeah.
And the sources we have don't entirely agree on who's behind it.
Oh, really?
Some say it was rival gangsters.
Okay.
Others point to corrupt law enforcement.
Oh, wow.
And I think that mystery surrounding the attack only adds to Luciano's mystique.
For sure. And it really solidifies that nickname. Lucky, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
Surviving something like that?
Absolutely.
I can see how that would change a person.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even fuel their ambition to, consolidate power.
That's right.
Right, to get rid of any potential threats.
That's right.
So he starts, systematically targeting his rivals.
Yeah.
And it ultimately leads to the assassination of Salvatore Maranzano. Salvatore Maranzano.
Who was, at the time, the most powerful mafia boss.
A top guy.
In New York.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is where Luciano really steps into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Right? With Maranzano gone, he becomes the head of one of New York's infamous 5 families.
Right. And this is where his strategic genius really comes into play.
Okay.
Because he understands that endless violence is bad for business.
Right.
It's disruptive. It attracts attention.
Right.
So he starts creating a more organized, more controlled underworld.
Okay, so that's how the commission is born.
Exactly, the commission.
So he brings together the heads of the 5 families.
All the families.
Along with other powerful mob bosses.
Yeah.
From across the country.
Across the country.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, figures like Al Capone, Meyer Lansky, Bugsy Siegel.
Big names.
I mean, wow. It's like,
you know.
It's like they formed this council.
A council.
To oversee organized crime.
That's right.
To mediate disputes and to ensure a much, much smoother, more profitable operation.
Yeah, to maximize profits.
Right.
Keep things quiet.
It's like he created like a corporate boardroom for the mob.
That's a great way to put it.
Right. It's a way to regulate and control the flow of illegal activities.
Right, exactly.
Almost like a
criminal corporation.
A criminal corporation. Yeah. I mean, it's fascinating and honestly a little chilling how he brought like some semblance of order to such a chaotic and violent world.
It certainly is. And for a time, it seems like Luciano has achieved the impossible. He's living a life of luxury at the Waldorf Astoria, operating under an assumed name, seemingly untouchable.
Wow.
Untouchable.
But as they say, all good things must come to an end.
Indeed.
Even with the commission like in place.
Yeah.
It feels like the violence never really goes away.
You're right. It's woven in, isn't it?
It is.
To the fabric of organized crime.
Yeah. And Luciano's own rise to power like shows that even with like a council meant to like maintain order, there's always someone looking to challenge the hierarchy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Someone with their own ambitions.
Absolutely.
And even at the height of his success, Luciano couldn't escape the scrutiny of the law.
Right.
Right. And that's where Thomas E. Dewey comes in.
Thomas E. Dewey.
A special prosecutor with a reputation for taking down mob bosses.
Yeah, a tough guy.
So Dewey was relentless. He targeted Luciano's sprawling network, right?
Yeah.
Focusing on like racketeering and prostitution. It was a high-profile case.
Oh, yeah.
Grabbing headlines across the nation.
For sure.
And in 1936, Luciano is convicted. And sentenced to 30 to 50 years in prison.
Wow.
So that's a major blow to his empire, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It proves that no one, not even the most powerful gangster, is above the law.
Right.
And I think, Dewey's success marked a real turning point. In the fight against organized crime, it showed that these seemingly untouchable figures could be held accountable.
But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Even behind bars, Luciano's story takes another unexpected turn.
His story's not over yet.
Yeah. So you're talking about his alleged involvement with the U.S. government during World War II.
World War II, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
While serving his sentence, Luciano supposedly offered to use his underworld connection in Sicily to assist the Allies.
Help the Allies.
I mean, is there any truth to this?
Well, the historical accounts are a bit murky.
Okay.
I mean, there's still debate among historians about the extent of his involvement.
Okay.
But some sources suggest that he played a key role in weakening Axis control over the docks.
Okay.
Which facilitated, the Allied invasion of Sicily.
Hold on. So we're talking about a convicted mob boss.
Yeah.
Playing a crucial role.
Potentially.
In a major Allied victory.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood movie.
It does, doesn't it? But it raises some complex questions, right? I mean, what motivated him? Was it patriotism?
Okay.
Or was it a calculated move to gain favor with authorities, hoping for a reduced sentence?
Okay.
Maybe it was a combination of both?
It's hard to say for sure, but it certainly adds another layer.
Oh, yeah.
To his already fascinating story.
It does.
So regardless of his motivations, Luciano's supposed wartime service, did seem to pay off.
Yeah.
In 1946, after serving only 10 years of his sentence.
10 years.
He was granted parole.
Wow.
On the condition that he be deported to Italy.
Deported.
Back to his homeland he goes.
Back to Italy.
Did he just quietly disappear into the Italian countryside?
That's a good question.
I have a hard time picturing Luciano enjoying a life of peaceful retirement.
Yeah, you'd be right. The sources indicate that he was far from content with a life of anonymity.
Yeah.
He traveled to Cuba.
Oh, wow.
Hoping to rebuild his criminal empire from there.
So he's trying to pull the strings from afar.
Oh, yeah.
Operating like a criminal mastermind in exile.
Yeah, like a puppet master.
Wow. So what was the U.S. government's reaction to this?
Well, they weren't pleased.
Okay.
Having Luciano so close to U.S. shores, operating, with relative freedom in Cuba was seen as a major threat.
Right.
So they applied pressure on the Cuban government to expel him.
And were they successful?
Yes. In 1947, Luciano was forced to leave Cuba.
Wow.
And was sent back to Italy,
okay.
where he remained under pretty close surveillance for the rest of his life.
Wow. So back to Italy he goes.
That's right.
But this time, it's permanent.
This time for good.
But even with all the setbacks, did he manage to hold on to any of his power?
Well, it's believed that he did maintain some involvement in criminal activities.
Okay.
Especially the drug trade.
Oh, wow.
It seems that even exile and constant surveillance couldn't fully sever his ties to the underworld.
It's almost like that life, that world was just too ingrained in him to ever truly escape.
It's hard to walk away from that life.
Yeah. But eventually, even the most notorious figures have to face their final curtain.
Indeed, in 1962, Luciano died of a heart attack in Italy.
And as we mentioned earlier, it happened while he was meeting with a film producer.
The film producer?
To discuss a potential movie about his life.
Wow.
I mean, what a dramatic end.
Yeah.
For a man who seemed to live his life as if it were a movie.
It's almost poetic, isn't it?
It is.
But even in death, Luciano's story, it didn't end there.
Right.
His life and legacy continued to capture the public imagination.
So we've talked a lot about Luciano's criminal activities, his rise to power, his exile. But what about the man himself?
Right.
What kind of person was Lucky Luciano?
Well, the sources paint a picture of a truly complex and contradictory individual. Yeah. On one hand, he was undeniably ruthless, willing to use violence to achieve his goals. Yeah. He was a brilliant strategist, a master manipulator who understood how to navigate the levers of power. Mm-hmm. But at the same time...
Okay, there was another side to him.
Yeah, he was also described as charming, charismatic, capable of disarming people with his wit and personality. Yeah. Some accounts even suggest that he was deeply loyal to his close associates.
Oh, wow.
And had a soft spot for children.
Really?
Often going out of his way to help, those less fortunate.
It's fascinating how someone capable of such brutality could also display like moments of compassion. Mm-hmm. It just goes to show that even the most notorious figures are rarely all good or all bad.
That's right.
They're human, right?
They're human
with all the complexities and contradictions that come with it.
Exactly, and that's part of what makes Luciano's story so captivating, right? He's this enigmatic figure, a product of his environment, who rose to the top of a violent and dangerous world.
Right.
He was a man of contradictions, a study in contrasts, leaving an undeniable mark on history.
Absolutely. And although his life ended in a somewhat mundane way, his legend continues to grow.
For sure.
Right, because we've talked a lot about Luciano's criminal activities, his rise to power, his exiles, but what about the bigger picture? Right.
What about the legacy?
Yeah, beyond the gangsters and the violence, what else is there to unpack?
Well, I think about it. I mean, Luciano's rise coincided with a period of immense social and economic upheaval in America.
Okay.
We're talking Prohibition, the Great Depression, the rise of mass media. All of these factors created fertile ground for organized crime to flourish.
So you're saying that in a way, Luciano was a product of his times.
Exactly. His story highlights the interplay between individual ambition, social forces, and the allure of power, right? Yeah. It raises questions about the effectiveness of law enforcement in combating organized crime and the enduring appeal of the gangster myth in popular culture.
Wow, that's a lot to consider.
It's the beauty of a deep dive, isn't it? It's not just about learning the facts.
Right.
It's about sparking curiosity encouraging critical thinking,
right,
and prompting us to look at things from different perspectives.
Absolutely, and I think we've achieved that with our exploration of Lucky Luciano's life. It's been a fascinating journey through the underbelly of American history.
It has.
Filled with twists and turns and surprising insights.
It has, and as we've seen, Luciano's story is far from simple.
Right.
It's a tale of ambition, brutality, strategy, and ultimately the human desire for power and control.
And it leaves us with a lot of questions to ponder.
Oh, yeah.
Was Luciano a brilliant criminal mastermind or just a lucky opportunist?
Yeah.
Did he ultimately strengthen or weaken organized crime? And how much did his actions shape the world we live in today?
These are questions that historians continue to debate, and there are no easy answers.
Right.
But I think that's what makes Luciano's story so compelling.
Right.
It challenges us to think critically about history, to question our assumptions, and to grapple with the complexities of human nature.
Well said. So what's the final takeaway for our listeners today?
I think the main takeaway is this. Luciano's story is a reminder that even the most notorious figures are multifaceted, that history is rarely black and white, and that the line between good and evil is often blurred.
Right. And it's a reminder that the past is never truly past.
That's right.
The echoes of Luciano's actions can still be felt today.
They can.
Both in the ongoing fight against organized crime. And in the way these figures continue to capture our imaginations.
Exactly. So as you continue to explore this topic, keep in mind the broader context, the nuances, and the questions that Luciano's life raises.
Don't just accept the simple narratives.
Don't just take it at face value.
Yeah, dig deeper.
Dig deeper.
Challenge your assumptions.
Challenge your assumption.
And form your own conclusions.
That's right.
Because that's what makes history truly come alive.
That's what makes it exciting.
It's kind of crazy how Luciano's life has like become this
larger than life story, right?
Yeah, almost a legend. I mean, he's been portrayed in countless books and movies.
So many.
TV shows, The Godfather, Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the list goes on.
He's become, an icon, a symbol of a particular era,
right,
in American history.
Yeah, and it's kind of fascinating how he helped shape like our collective understanding of organized crime for better or for worse.
For sure, yeah.
I know what you mean. Those images, right, of the pinstripe suits, the smoky back rooms, those whispered deals.
Yeah.
It's almost become romanticized, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. And I think that's something we need to be mindful of.
Yeah.
The danger is that we get so caught up in the allure of the gangster myth,
right,
we forget the reality of the harm that they inflict.
You're right. Behind the glamour, the intrigue, there's this dark side. A world of violence.
Oh yeah.
Exploitation and corruption that shouldn't be glossed over.
Absolutely.
I mean, Luciano's story is a reminder that organized crime thrives on preying on the vulnerable and undermining the very fabric of society.
It's a cautionary tale.
Right.
For sure. And it prompts us to ask, some tough questions about our own fascination with these figures.
Right. Like why are we so drawn?
Why are we drawn to these stories?
To stories about gangsters, about people operating outside the law.
Yeah. Why do these figures capture our imaginations?
I think it's a complex mix of factors. There's the allure of power, right?
Yeah.
The idea of someone rising from nothing to become a kingpin.
A kingpin, yeah.
Controlling vast empires.
Yeah, building an empire.
And let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's a certain rebelliousness.
Oh yeah.
A coolness factor to it all.
The coolness factor, yeah.
The sharp suits, the fast cars.
The lifestyle.
The lavish lifestyle. I mean, it can be seductive.
It can be seductive, but we have to remember that this lifestyle is built on a foundation of violence and exploitation.
Right.
And we can't let the romanticized image blind us to the real human cost.
Yeah, absolutely. We can enjoy these stories, learn from them.
Yeah.
But always with a critical eye.
With a critical eye, that's right.
Luciano's life may have been full of dramatic twists and turns, but the consequences of his actions were very real.
They were very real, and his legacy is still felt today,
right.
both in the ongoing struggle against organized crime, and in the way that these figures continue to capture our imaginations.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Lucky Luciano's world, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think it's this: history is rarely simple. And even the most notorious figures are complex individuals.
Right.
Luciano was a product of his time.
Right.
A man driven by ambition, capable of both ruthlessness and moments of compassion.
Right.
His story is a reminder that power without accountability can be destructive.
Yeah.
And that we should always strive to look beyond the surface, to understand the nuances and the complexities of the past.
Beautifully said. And hopefully this deep dive has sparked some curiosity.
I hope so.
Encouraging you to explore,
to learn more.
This era. And the figures.
These fascinating figures.
Who shaped it even further.
There's always more to learn, more stories to uncover.
Exactly. So keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Keep questioning.
Keep questioning.
And until next time, keep those minds engaged.
Yeah, engaged.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for tuning in to
Rogues Crime Galleria.
I'm your host, Todd H., and tonight we dove deep into the sharp suit, sharper mind, and cold-blooded legacy of Lucky Luciano, the man who turned organized crime into a boardroom operation, minus the HR department. Let's say Luciano was lucky, but to be honest, he didn't climb to the top by rolling dice. He played the long game, cut deals in the dark, and turned betrayal into an art form. If backstabbing were a sport, Lucky would have had a trophy case bigger than the Empire State Building. Big thanks to my ever-insightful partners in crime, Eli Stone, who knows more about mob families than your grandma knows about meatballs, and Nora Steele, whose commentary slices cleaner than a straight razor of a Brooklyn barbershop. You two make this thing tick smoother than a bootleg whiskey still. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and you can share this episode with your crew, because just like a made man, you want to be in the loop. And go ahead, tap that notification bell, not just because Lucky might have suggested it, but because you never know when the next
Rogues Crime Galleria
story will hit the streets. And that's all for tonight's show, so we'll see you next time on Rogues Crime Galleria.
Step inside, don't look back. Every shadow's got a name. From the alleys where the cold steel sings, to the suits with blood on diamond rings, ghosts of power, greed, and flame. Every legend leaves a stain. Whispers crawl through history's halls, mugshots hanging on haunted walls. Outlaws riding, empires fall. You're one step from it all. Truth gets buried, lies get tall, but we're the ones who hear the call. Welcome to the Rogues Galleria, where the wicked live forever. Every crime, every killer's tale, locked in time, we unveil. Yeah, the darkness tells ya you can't run from your past. In the Rogues Galleria, we make the legends last. We make the legends last. Ponzi kings with a silver grin, my boss deals in a world of sin. Six gun smoke in a desert sky, another outlaw lives a lie. Cold case files and a killer's code, buried truths on a broken road. Every story that chills your spine, we bring it back to life. No escape when the truth gets loud, faces staring from the crowd. Welcome to the Rogues Galleria, where the wicked live forever. Every crime, every killer's tale, locked in time, we unveil. Yeah, the darkness tells ya you can't run from your past. In the Rogues Galleria. legends last. We make the legends last. Every name carved in the night, every wrong dressed up is right. If you listen, you'll hear them breathe in the gallery. They never leave. Welcome to the Rogues Galleria. Step inside, don't you falter. Every sin, every twisted mind, we expose what you won't find. Darkness calls ya. Now you're part of the past in the Rogues Galleria. You ain't leaving once you pass.